So press 1 now to take advantage of this today.
Been subject to the frustrations and annoyances of receiving unwanted telemarketing calls, also known as robocalls. It seems these calls always intrude at a very inconvenient time. 10 years ago, the Federal Trade Commission and the Federal Communications Commission, at the direction of Congress, established a national do-not-call registry so that consumers could get some peace and quiet in their homes and stop the torrent of unsolicited telemarketing calls. The idea was simple. Voluntarily register your phone number on a centralized list, and telemarketers would be prohibited by law from calling you.
Yes.
The registry has been celebrated across party lines
where are y'all calling from?
as a successful government program that provides real benefits to consumers.
So where are y'all calling from?
While the National Do Not Call Registry has been effective at limiting intrusions
Yeah, but what city
by
you calling
legitimate
from?
telemarketers, fraudulent robocalls have since filled the void
Hello, what city
and have
state you
become a
calling
source of understandable anger
Florida.
and frustration among the public.
Okay, I'm recording this
These
call and it's
automated,
being recorded
pre-recorded
and posted on
telemarketing
YouTube,
calls
whether
that
you
often
consent
seek
to it or
personal
not.
information
Do
from
you understand
unsuspecting
that?
consumers are an annoyance at best, but they can be devastating for
Okay.
those that
And
are
how'd you get this
defrauded
number?
by them. Law enforcement officials have estimated that telemarketing fraud costs Americans over $40 billion
answer my
annually.
question?
So it is no wonder that robocalls consistently remain a top consumer complaint at the FTC as well as the FCC. The FTC alone receives more than 200,000 complaints about robocalls every month. Complaints received from consumers in the state of Missouri alone have roughly doubled every year since 2009. In exploring regulatory, statutory, or technological changes to address the problem of robocalls, giving the consumers the choice to stop all unwanted calls. Charities, political, and businesses with existing relationships to the consumer. Stopping all of those calls, regardless of who places them, should be our ultimate goal. The choice here should rest firmly in the hands of the phone that rings.
This problem doesn't only affect the consumer, it affects businesses.
Right.
As the other panel talked about it, the PSAPs, the emergency call centers. The FCC put me in touch with the organization that manages a lot of these 911 centers. I think there's over 5,000 of them. This do not call list is being implemented. And they estimated, I said to them, if there was a blacklist, a real-time blacklist, an up-to-date list of the numbers that you shouldn't be answering, would that be helpful? And they said that they had never even thought about that. If that existed, it would be amazing. So I think that there's an actual, this data set of the real-time robocallers and the calls that you shouldn't pick up on. Even if you think on the consumer side, or the business side, anybody who has large call centers, thousands of phone lines, and I spoke to some that are in financial services, the Citibanks and the Chases of the world. Every call that comes in, they have to go and screen for fraudsters. So they know before they even send it for screening that they should immediately dump it. I think that there's a real valuable asset there.
The point that's being made is we have the capability of being as sophisticated in terms of technology as the bad guys. And there are a number of different algorithms that could be used to identify the bad guys that currently our American carriers just aren't bothering to use. And that is hard for me. I mean, Mr. Foss is on the precipice of hopefully rolling out a product that will show that Canada won't be a decade ahead of us, as opposed to merely, what are we up to now, 6, 7 years? It worries me that we're going to say, well, if we do this to try to catch the bad guys, they're just going to do something else. I think this is one of these issues that we really haven't teed up yet to really try hard.